Welcome back to Fox and Friends on this Christmas morning. The TSA has issued a new warning about those insulated beverage containers, call them thermoses. They're concerned about them, that they could be involved in the next terror attack. And this is just one of a series of terror-related incidents this week. So why is there an increased risk for the attacks during holidays? We're joined now by Michael Barnes, attorney and policy advisor for DCBA Law in Washington, D.C. Michael, Merry Christmas to you. Thanks for joining us.
Merry Christmas. Oh, I'm happy to be with you.
Well, thanks for getting up this early. You know, it seems like we have these heightened terror threat levels during the holidays, and we're seeing now a threat around thermoses. Why are we seeing these increased threats during the holidays?
Well, certainly we know that the purpose of terrorism is to have an impact broadly, socially and economically as well as religiously. And so during the holidays, there's a greater opportunity to have that impact when people are traveling and they are gathered in public places like in malls and in airports and around transportation centers. And so we certainly need to be more careful around this time, because otherwise it could be an opportunity for someone who wants to do harm to do a great deal of harm all at once.
Right, and it seems like we're paying more attention to it now. At least the Obama administration appears. We all remember what happened last year with the attempted underwear bomber on Christmas Day. It seems like, is this an attempt, do you think, by the Obama administration to sort of be out in front on this and say, hey, we're hearing some chatter about potential problems with these thermoses. We want to put that out there. This is what we're looking for.
Absolutely, and that's the best thing that it could be doing, and I'm happy that it is doing it. And this is sort of a reminder that as we have successfully managed to travel home to be with our families and friends for the holidays, that we're very fortunate that the measures that are in place are working. And so it's not just the people who are keeping us safe, but also the policies that are keeping us safe. And so we have to be grateful for that during the holidays.
We're also learning about Mumbai, of course, in India, being on high alert, looking for these terrorists there, 4 terrorists, after this high alert, after a suspected terror plot was busted up there, coming from Pakistan. Does this just speak to the problems around the world right now with al-Qaeda being this sort of nest of vipers hidden in all kinds of locations, specifically Pakistan, with the United States not really being able to infiltrate in Pakistan and getting cooperation from the government there?
Yes, it does. It indicates that there's a big problem, because the threat in Mumbai, as I understand it, is actually not even from al-Qaeda. It's from this Army of the Pure that is also based in Pakistan and operating in Pakistan. And so it indicates, as you mentioned, that we've got problems with Pakistan, and that it might be saying you're not welcome here, but it's not doing enough to get these terrorist groups out of its country.
And this seems to be a problem as we're going to be heading to some of the bases this morning in Afghanistan and talking to some of the troops there as they're celebrating Christmas. This is a problem, of course, spilling into Afghanistan and our relationship with Pakistan. Is the Obama administration, in your opinion, doing enough to strong-arm Pakistan in clamping down on terrorism? Or is the Pakistani government speaking out of both sides of its mouth?
Well, it appears that the Pakistani government is saying that it's cracking down on terrorists, but not actually doing so. And I think the latest Mumbai threat actually is an indicator of that. But the Obama administration is in a very difficult position, of course, because we are extended overseas in Afghanistan, and we've got threats from North Korea. We've got threats from Iran, and Pakistan, of course, is a recipient of U.S. aid in the amount of about $1 billion per year for economic aid, as well as for humanitarian aid and military aid. And so we need to make sure that we're using those dollars in the best way. And one of the ways to do that is to ensure that as people in Pakistan are receiving the help that they should be getting on a daily basis, that it be under a U.S. flag, a united flag with the Pakistani flag, and not under a portrait of Osama bin Laden.
Right, and all the ties there to Osama bin Laden, and still holding him up in high regard. Michael Barnes, we appreciate you joining us on this Christmas morning. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Merry Christmas.
Coming up here on the show, Bristol